Are we on? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Microphone check. Lights. Cameras. Hit me. This is swanky. This is lifestyle. This is culture. Welcome to the social center of everything culture. Culture Daily.
Bringing us to exactly 9:15 this morning on our big conversation here on Plus 89.9 FM as well as on 3music TV. This is Culture Daily. It's Jay, Serial, Olele. We are all in here with Candid Jewel as well, going till 10 a.m. Before we jump into the big conversation real quickly though, Chale, people are winning it big on the 590 mobile by dialing star 959 hash. It's easy, does it? Just select the game of the day, like Monday special to all the way to Sunday Asida. All these are games. All these are games you can play on the star 959 hash 590 mobile. Now, also, don't forget that when you're playing these games and you win big, well, keep it hush mute. Don't go spilling people and telling people about the fact that you won big money. Spend it quietly to yourself. Okay, that's the advice I'll give to you. And always remember to stake responsibly. It's not for persons under the age of 18. 590 mobile at that one. Also be confident. Brush your teeth with Pepsodent. Every time you eat, food and sugars are always trapped between your teeth. It leads to tooth decay and in some cases foul breath. Okay, and that's why Pepsodent Cavity Fighter is fortified with the pro fluoride and microcalcium ingredients that will help seal tiny and invisible holes in your teeth and also prevent cavities and keep your teeth strong and your mouth very, very healthy. Let's move on. Now, I'll tell you what. Discover a world of innovation, a world of luxury, and a world many of us dream about owning. It's a world of Bang & Olufsen. It's a particularly true, ever-evolving brand of high-end electronics that you might love to own. You can find our showroom at the Atlantic Towers ground floor, Liberation Road, where each passing day, month, and year, a variety of drew-worthy electronic gadgets ranging from home theaters, speakers, headphones, TV sets, and soundbar products are released. Bang & Olufsen like no one else. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, this morning we're going to be doing a quick recap into our activities over the weekend just to climax our July month of Plastic Free Month. And over the weekend we spent some time with the Let's Keep Ghana Clean Foundation, if I can say that right.
Let's go clean the beach.
Let's go clean the beach. Yeah. Why did I say let's keep Ghana clean? Well, because I saw that at the back of his car. Yeah. Let's Go Clean the Beach Foundation. We partnered them and did an amazing job at the Kumasamba Labamba Beach. Before we even jump into the conversation this morning, Topi Ghana is here with us this morning to give us a clear understanding into the importance of keeping our beaches clean. Watch this footage we are putting on the screen now.
Thanks so much for coming out today. And thanks so much for 3music TV for coming out to collaborate. Let's Go Clean the Beach campaign. Hey!
I'd like to thank you all for coming out in our numbers to come support this initiative. And I'll say from the part of 3music TV, it was exciting for us to be called upon to support this cause. And we'll keep doing that as the need be.
Well, for me, it's not only but the beach clean. It's about the guy in the background who was standing behind our CEO and giving that sign language. But anyways, you saw the selfless efforts that the team put in there in cleaning rubbish that we didn't create. But that's how much love we had for our country, our environment, and sending a strong message out there for all of us to be each other's keeper and takes on such initiatives. But this morning we are honored to have Toby Ghana himself join us live in the studio. Good morning, bro.
Good morning.
How are we doing?
I'm blessed.
I love the combination of the fugu and the fiddles. Trust me, hands down. I love it.
Yes.
I love it. A perfect combination of cultures.
Yes, sir.
Let's talk more first about let's go clean the beach.
Yeah.
Tell us more about this organization.
Yeah, I would say we've been in motion for the past 4 good years, and basically, this initiative is to actually help us to organize volunteers to go to the beach, so we could actually clean the beach, basically.
Yeah.
And we've been doing this for the past 4 years.
Okay.
And we say,
thank you, Candid. Yes.
The purpose of all this is just because Kumasamba Beach is old crabs beach. That's old Kajano, and where crabs come out to play and all.
Oh
that.
Wow.
And
that's the history of the place.
Yes.
Is it still? Do you still have crabs coming there a lot?
Crabs coming there a lot in the night. The crabs come out in the night when there's no sunlight, basically.
Wow, I never knew this.
There was a lot of crabs on the beach on Saturday.
Yeah.
I thought we saw a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would say it's also a sea turtle's home where sea turtles come to lay eggs and all that. So we took
at Kumasamba La Bamba.
Yes.
For those who don't know where Kumasamba La Bamba is, if you can just help us, the exact place.
It's just in between La Tawala Beach and Osu Beach.
Okay.
Basically.
All right.
Old Kajano. When we say Kajano, that's Crabs Beach.
Oh.
Inga means Kajano means Crabs Beach.
Oh,
basically.
Okay.
So I took it upon myself to make sure we actually clean the place and try to see the crabs coming back, basically. Mm-hmm. So we're doing this for the past 4 years, and we see the crabs coming back. But it's still, the pollution is still high, basically, just because of we are connected to the Atlantic Ocean, and also our gutters also connected to the sea, basically. So the waste keep increasing and all that. So we are actually trying to call on all corporate Ghana and NGOs and volunteers out there to actually join us so we can continue doing this, basically. Yeah.
Toby, there are so many things that for a fresh, fine young man like you can be involved in. Why did you choose to talk about and work with keeping our beaches clean?
Yes. I'm an artist. I do reggae dance. So once a while, I was after a show at Akuma Village. I was coming from the show, and I saw a lot of garbage around the Makola market at night. I was like, what is really going on? And the same day it rained, and the disaster happened at Selco, May 3rd May, where was a lot of people got hurt and flood and all that. So I said, what can I also do to actually save Mama Ghana from all this disaster? So I composed a song titled Keep Ghana Clean to create awareness. But that was also having the platform. So I said, okay, let me also organize volunteers to pay them, or maybe we can also go on the beach to play our quota, basically. So I'll say for the love I have for my country and for the love I have for Mama Earth, basically trying to protect it myself and also trying to organize people around me to protect Mama Earth as well, because we all benefit a lot from Mama Earth. But we neglect this to leave it on our government institutions, which are also not going out there to do the work, basically. So I took on myself to actually try my best to create awareness, organize volunteers, and try to support what I can also do.
Impressive. Since you touched on the bit of the artistry, I want to just help us understand the importance of once in a while an artist producing, music, of course, from their craft that necessarily speak to such. Please, guys, if you can help me with something to best describe, such on your own. Such
social interventions,
such social interventions. Like
That's
what?
his CSR.
His CSR, yes.
As a creator.
As a creator. Please ask the question for me. Ask it for me, please.
Creative social responsibility.
Yeah. So like, is it something you do actively just because you saw this problem and wanted to solve it, or does it like inform your whole music direction as well? Are you an activist, or this is just a musician who is trying to do something good?
No, an activist, actually trying to add my voice to create change in my community, basically. Yes, and also to advocate as well.
How important is this, this mixture that you're working as an artist and using your music to effect or cause change? We don't have a lot of artists get into this space. Is it because of the commercial viability of it, or what would be the reason why it is important for an artist to sometimes consider these things?
To actually consider all this is going to help the artists to actually link to the community, and also try to create jobs for people in the community as well, and also trying to add back to the community, which the artist is also coming back from, basically. We try to neglect our communities and go to other communities and all that. I feel like we're supposed to have our home, our main country, and our seas, shores and all that, and trying to also create jobs for people as well, and also trying to protect the front ocean lines.
You said it's been 4 years now.
Yes,
Give us just a quick run through of what you've done in these past 4 years with Let's Go Clean the Beach.
Good. We try to organize volunteers. It was not coming on like that, so right now what I do is I try to pay workers and try to go on a beach to clean and all that. We've been able to tackle about 10 beaches in Accra. To mention a few of them, we started from Osu Beach, went to Akuma Village, went to Nungwa Beach, went to Pampram Beach, and then also went to Tema Beach and back to Kumasamba Beach as well. So we say we'll also be able to save plastics from going back into the ocean. What we do is we try to separate the waste and try to send the plastics to recycling plants so that we can actually save more plastic from going back into the ocean. And also one of our achievements is also being able to use plastic to create pavement bricks, where we're trying to actually reduce plastic in our country, basically. And also we've also been able to use plastic to create rain jackets, which we also are waiting to actually start door-to-door collections in our homes, so that we can actually increase the volume of the collection, so they don't end up in our shores, in our gutters, to bring about the flooding and all that. And we're also going to start a school community engagement schools, where we're going to go to schools and give them mosquito bins, where they can also keep the sachet, rubber bags and plastics, where we can also come back and pick up and make sure we encourage the recycling process as well.
Not everybody gets a chance to go to the beach. I mean, for me, I think this year was after like almost 5-6 years before I even paid a visit. If it wasn't for Cyril's birthday that came up that we had to go to the beach, I hadn't been to the beach in a very long time. And I think that a lot of people like me as well haven't paid a visit to the beach. What is the state? What did you see there? How bad is the situation? I shouldn't even say how good. How bad is the situation with regards to refuse and rubbish and pollution and all at the beaches? Some beaches in Accra.
It's so appalling. Very, very bad. In our country we don't separate waste. So when you go to the beach, you're going to see all kind of waste at the beach, from plastics to wood to foam to e-waste, to board and all kind of waste you're going to see at the beach, basically. And we say the sea try to also reject waste every blessed day. So we also have to actually find a way to actually go back, try to clean every blessed day, basically. Every blessed day? Yes, the sea, really, that's what it does. That's why it's always see rolling that way. It doesn't like waste. It always bring it out from this.
So basically it's vomiting what's been put in there.
Yes. And also I already explained, we connected to Atlantic Ocean, so it's not coming from our shores here, it's also coming from outside the country and all.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow. So it's not just from us.
No. So a lot of waste. So we're actually calling on the international community to also support the beach cleanup, and the organizations that are doing the beach cleanups, and also the companies that are producing the plastics in our country, supposed also to support us, so that we can actually continue what you are doing.
What kind of, that was something you mentioned.
I wanted to find out what kind of, when you say companies, that sometimes we often throw a blanket statement. So what kind of support, what kind of help are you looking at?
We're supposed to pay workers to go clean the beach, because volunteers are not coming in. So we're looking for money, funding to pay the workers so they can continue a daily cleanup. Right now what I'm doing is that I'm looking for funding to create opportunities for workers I pay them monthly, basically. But right now, it's supposed to be a daily process. So we're looking for funding so we can pay the workers.
Okay, I think we are having challenge with hearing you, so we have to raise the mic. No, raise it higher. Yeah. No, yeah, maybe raise it higher, kind of, not pulling away from here.
Okay, so I'll say...
I think it's fine now.
Yeah,
I think it's fine.
We're looking for funding so we can pay our workers so we can continue doing this basically daily.
So currently, your workers are not being paid.
We pay them,
but they are paid monthly.
But
the work has gotten to a point. You are paying them.
Right. Yes.
So the work has got to the point where it needs to be like increased. So that they can't do monthly anymore.
Yes.
They have to do daily to keep the bay.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Yes. So we're looking for more funding so we can continue doing that. We're also looking for more funding so we can also buy tools, to clean. And also food and water to give the volunteers and the workers as well, just to encourage them to keep going on. And also I was getting into where we also calling on plastic companies that are producing plastic to actually come onto our aid, to also supporting us, to also funding and producing of tools to help our workers, or they should also set up a recycling plant for their products they are producing, basically like the plastic sachet, the plastic rubber bags and all that, the can and all that. If they also find a way for their own production, it will reduce the pollution we are seeing around us as well. And also the law enforcing agencies also try to enforce their laws, so people should stop littering around, and so try to use and the toilets, stop open defecation and all that. People trying to dump in a gutter whilst it's raining and all that. We're supposed to try. Way back we used to remember when we used to do tagas is coming and all that.
Tankers.
Yes, law enforcement is supposed to come into our system, try to stop all this kind of stuff.
Okay, so let me ask you, Toby, let me ask this. Because you've been engaged in that space for a while now, is it the activities? Which one is possibly the highest? Why am I losing my expressions today like this? I don't know what I've eaten. Pollution. What is the main cause of pollution at the beaches? The number one cause, is it from activities of human activities there, or it is waste coming from, like you mentioned, various countries and gutters and estuaries and all?
Yes, waste coming from all over, from our gutters, from the oceans and all.
That is the number one. So it's not human activity at the beach that's causing it.
That's not the majority. Or you're going to see a lot of things coming from the gutters and from the seashores as well. Not like somebody coming there to throw rubbish or try to defecate and all that.
That is part, but it's not like a major contributor.
Yeah. So I also trying to advise that we should also try to put like a net in front of our gutters. So when it rains, it doesn't all go into the shore. It can sieve some stuff like outdoor now like this. We can put a sieve of net there.
Like the sieve we go see.
In the developed countries, they try to sieve all this so they don't go into the mainstream. We really have to actually find ways to actually protect planet Earth, the water bodies as well, so that we can actually benefit from this illegal mining and all that are supposed to stop. And very soon, when we don't stop all this, we're going to start importing water into our country. And very soon, when we don't stop all this, we're going to start even already when we go, fishermen are coming, they bring in dead fishes. They don't bring in live fishes to our shores. It's getting terrible. Fishes are coming in, you're going to see plastics in their body and all that. So the pollution is so high. I'm calling on us as Ghanaians to reduce, reuse, and recycle. It's RRR. Reduce the plastic you use, reduce the use as well, and let's encourage recycling and reusing of plastics basically, so that we try to protect our environment and keep Mama Ghana clean.
Let me ask an almost final question to this. I realize that the artists that usually speak to some of these social interventions are coming from reggae raga artists. If I'm unless I'm wrong, you hardly hear Afrobeat artists, or I'm a piano artist, or high life artist, or hip hop artist. Maybe hip hop, yes, a part of it, but is it got to do with the genre of music, or because if this is a good thing you're doing, what would have been an impact if you were doing hip hop music or you were doing Afrobeat and you were doing that? I don't know if you see where I'm coming from.
Is there a more conscious angle
Yeah.
to the fact that you're doing this kind of music, so this comes naturally to you? Because with the Afro beats and all that, the secular artists don't really seem to want to get involved with this. They kind of turn a blind eye, like it doesn't exist. And every now and then they'll come and join some cleanup exercise and wear a t-shirt and put it on Instagram. But because reggae dancehall is more conscious, you called Earth Mama.
Yeah, they appreciate
That's
it.
a Rasta mentality. All that, you appreciate all that. So is that the driving force behind this, or do you think we need to find a way to tie a rope around our bigger secular successes and bring them closer to your initiatives?
Yes. I would say music is a calling, it's a mission, and also it's not a competition. Everybody's just concentrating their angles, and those of us who are concentrating on these angles also so that should build it to our own perfection, basically. And also, I would say, yes, basically. And with me, I'm not kind of too much reggae. I'm a versatile artist as well. So I would say it's a calling, and also it comes to you as a message. You know what I mean? Maybe it doesn't come to some of the secular artists yet. But since it's coming to some of us, we're training right where it's supposed to go and all that. So we're calling on everybody to add the voice to us, trying to protect our environment, creating more awareness. Either you are secular or a gospel artist, because it's a problem. It's a menace. We all have to come together to try to protect and try to make sure we save ourselves.
You've been a wonderful wrap-up for us on the month of July with regards to, raising awareness on making a plastic-free month as well, and we're truly grateful. And it takes, watching that footage again of how the team was, clean up the beaches over the weekend. It will take a different heart to go and clean the mess from somebody else. You understand? And I want to say congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Wishing you all the best. And before I let you off, real quickly, your so what are the new music projects that you're working on?
Yes, I'm working on Fix the Country.
Fix the Country.
Yeah, that's hashtag Fix the Country.
Okay.
So
Not politically motivated in any way.
Nah, Ghana is that's why I said
all right.
This is a mission. This is a calling, and also it's not a competition. And also, I would say, Fix the Country. I drove here. The roads are bad. You're also using the road. I don't think you are doing MPP or NDC. We are all driving on this. We are all cruising on the bad road. Doomsaw is still going on. Schools, in hospitals. So I did a new song titled Fix the Country. I'm here to shoot a video. I would say that's my next campaign. I'm not MPP or NDC. I'm just trying to address the issues and trying to find solutions to these issues ourselves, trying to use the music as well. So I'll say hashtag Fix the Country, and join us on the 12th of this month at the same place, Kumasamba Beach. Everybody's welcome, and just be part of change. And hashtag Let's Go Clean the Beach, or hashtag Keep Ghana Clean.
I like that.
Yeah,
everybody
thank you
should
so
be
much.
part of change.
Yeah.
Wow, Togi, thank you so very much for being here with us this morning. Truly appreciate it. And let's show you the footage again of how it went over the weekend. We'll bring you the full footage later on the show. Not today, well, on the channel, but here are snippets of what happened on Saturday. Check it out.
Thanks so much for coming out today. And thanks so much for 3music TV for coming out to collaborate. Let's Go Clean the Beach campaign. Hey!
I'd like to thank you all for coming out in our numbers to come support this initiative. And I'll say from the part of 3music TV, it was exciting for us to be called upon to support this cause.